would have stuck around, I could have thanked her. Pardon? Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Now that Christmas song goes, then one foggy Christmas Eve. It's not Christmas Eve, it's New Year's Eve. And it's foggy. It was foggy Christmas Eve too. But New Year's Eve today, and it's foggy. It's morning. It was like 10 o'clock when I left here. So, not a whole lot's open. Some stores will be closing early. Like Christmas Eve, Tim Hortons closed at 3 p.m., so I'm assuming the same thing today. But I went out because I wanted to go to Ideal Supply. I'll explain that in a minute. They weren't open, so they're taking the whole day off. So I just went and sat down at the park for a bit, and then came back. I was kind of hoping to see Reg or Frank today. I didn't see anybody that I normally sit and talk with, so it's kind of uneventful that way. So I went to Value Mart and made 3 purchases, one for Ken, one for Michelle, and one for myself. My shopping trip got hijacked, but that's okay, because what I planned on getting I couldn't get anyways. So I went through all my empty cat food cans, matched them all up, all the same types together, and matched them with what I had, because I haven't been buying them for a while, so I'm really low on them, so I had to get a bunch. And matched them all up. The ones I don't have, I was going to get today, and I was going to bring, I had a stack like 5 or 6 of them, I think. Actually, I got a picture. I'll just show you the screenshot. Which side? This side. Nope, this side. Those are the ones I got, and you see the number on them. That's the number that of each I was going to get. So I took that picture because I never remember when I get to the store. I remember the color combinations, you know, like pink with green. There's purple with blue, purple with green, purple with red. And then there's light blue and dark blue. So I couldn't remember. But I got everything all matched up. I wrote down how many I needed. And then when I was getting ready to leave, my snow pants are up on top of the shelf. I went to grab them. I see this plastic bag. I got about 20 cans that I bought the other day I completely forgot about. So I got to start over. So I didn't get any of those today. But I did get the cat trees, some Temptations. I had to replace the bag that I used. Pink and yellow one. And I got a carton of cream. That's all I got for myself. Everything else was for everyone else. Because I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. Zach Blue Tire is right rear tire that you usually see out here that looks like it's low. That one went kaboom. So he's got a donut on there, but the problem is he broke two wheel studs trying to change it. So, he's got a habit of breaking those things. So he's not driving his car anymore until he gets that fixed. But he can't just replace the studs because he's got brake issue, I think he said. So and the tire went, it probably took out the brake line too. So I can't do my shopping, so I get sent out to get everything now. Which is fine, I don't mind. So, well, that took a little longer to explain than I expected. So I had to get a big, huge bag of dog food, because I usually get that at Walmart. And, well, without the car running, we're stuck with whatever we can get in town right now. So I had to grab one of those. I just put that on the floor at the Monster. By the time I got finished, I was so exhausted, so I'm just sitting there taking a break. Somebody comes out of the store, lights up a smoke, and starts talking with me, so I talked with him for a bit. And I went over to Tim Hortons. Wasn't quite finished my coffee yet, so I just kind of wanted to wait. So I sat at the garbage can till I was finished it. Then I just kind of merged into the drive-thru. Oh, excuse me, the drive-thru traffic. And got up to the window, and she said, "Your coffee is paid for." She said, "But don't go anywhere because you got a gift card coming too." I was like, okay, that's cool. So she come back to the window. And I said to her, I wish the lady would have waited. I would have held it. She said, well, she's just leaving now. So I'm thinking it might have been somebody in the store. So I have no idea who it was. So yeah, pre-copy. I haven't really looked at this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna need my glasses. $20. So my coffee's paid for. Plus, I got a $20 Tim card. So that's good for about 10 coffees. So whoever you are, if you see this, thank you very much. That was completely unexpected and very, very much appreciated. Thank you. So the temperature's nice today. It's not bad at all. Oh, excuse me a second. Free coffee always tastes better. My throat is just horrible right now. It's kind of hard to talk. So, why did I go to Ideal Supply? I'm not very good at keeping secrets. I wasn't going to say anything till things got rolling, but I'm going to try again to get batteries to them, and I'll explain why. I've already explained I can't send the monster in because the cost is too excessive. So I'm taking the spindles off, and I'll just be sending those in because that's where all the work needs to be done anyways. So the ball joints I can put on myself, but everything else is on these spindles, so I can send them to him, and then he can determine what they need beforehand without, you know, submitting a quote to ODSP, because it won't cost him anything for me to send them to him. So that leaves the batteries in question. Yeah, he can still send me the batteries. I'll still have to pay $130 each for the shipping. So I'm going to try again through Ideal Supply, but I'm going to do it differently this time. First, I'm going to update my quote to make sure that the batteries are still the same price. And I am going to get names and phone numbers of everybody involved at this store. And then I'm going to call head office. I find an actual fax number that this can be sent to, and a person that will be dealing with it, name and phone number. So we know who we're dealing with, and nobody's gonna go, I don't know, I don't understand where it went, I can't find it. So and then I'm gonna call ODSP and explain to them everything and fax everything to them, all the phone numbers, the names, fax number, everything. So we'll be able to track it this time. So then, once the head office gets it, because I have to go through head office because the Wingham store doesn't have a fax number. So it has to go through head office, and then they'll just send it to the Wingham branch. And we'll go from there. So, I just want these batteries and get it done and over with. So that's what I'll be doing. And then it won't cost me anything at all for any of it, except for sending the parts to my dealer and getting the parts back. I'll be paying shipping for both. And it'll cost me more to send it to him than for him to send them back. Because normally when he sends stuff to me, it's just like he charges me his cost, which is like $20. That's kind of a base charge he has with I don't remember if it's UPS or FedEx. I think it's, I don't know. I don't even want to guess. I can't remember. But it's going to cost me a little bit. I can't take the fenders off because the screws are really, really tight, and I don't want to damage them. So I'm just going to send them with the fenders on. So it's going to be, a fair size box. I'll make it as small as I can, but there's going to be a little bit of weight there. And that'll be the big one, the weight. Not really the size, but the weight. Hey, we'll just kind of take things from there. So I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait until that happens before I start anything. ES950 is out. It's free. It works. I do want to do a little bit to it, but it's working as it is, so I'll just leave it at that for now. But there is a little bit that I'd like to do to it before I actually start driving it. But nothing important, just comfort-wise, I guess. Like changing those front tires, putting the gray tires on it, so I'm not going thump, 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 thump as I'm driving down the road. And I want to freeze things up. There's a lot of rust under there. Everything's seized, well, not seized up, but close to being seized up. So I want to get some liquid wrench in there and free all that stuff up. So it's nice and drivable by the time I'm ready. And then once I start taking the monster apart, I'll take its batteries out, unless I have the new batteries by that time. And I gotta make a frame across the bottom to mount them on, and then I can drive it. But I think I've explained all this already anyways. I guess that's it. So I was in a good mood before I went out, but I'm in a much better mood now. Again, thank you, whoever that was. Thank you. It is so very appreciated. And I gotta do some more cleaning up out here at some point in time. When that's gonna happen, I don't know. And at this point, I don't even care. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.